So, if any of y'all watch the news, y'all should be probably kept pretty well informed on how things are. Unfortunately, not going well. You know, I didn't grow up, being a very hateful person. I wasn't raised in a racist home. I wasn't raised in a homophobic home. I was raised to be respectful, to treat others how I want to be treated. The golden rule. That's how I was treated. You know, uh, and there's things that would annoy me, but it's not a thing where I'm going to fight people with. Like in the world of politics, it's your opinion. It's all about opinions. It's whoever's opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, you're a terrible. And that's pretty much what they're doing right now. The ultra MAGA people, the semi-fascists. God, that's a hard word to say. But it's a thing of where, like, if you don't agree with what I say, you are immediately the devil. You are the worst person in the room. You should be buried up to your neck in red ants, and then pelted in the face with rotten eggs, and then have a giant boulder slammed atop your head. And it's ridiculous. And it doesn't help when you see people trying to act like the other side is the problem. It's just like opinions matter, man. But it's just like you can't get mad at everybody who just has a different opinion than yours. I mean, obviously that doesn't mean, like, if somebody has opinion that Hitler was doing the right thing, that you should agree with them or like them or whatever. But it's just a thing of opinions are opinions. It's a thing of, like, if you don't like my bands, I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm not going to flip out on you. I'm not going to call you the devil because you don't like what I like. Or if you don't think how I think. Now, granted, there are certain things on that I might have to differ on, like, as pedophilia, or well, that's the only one that comes to mind right now. But you get what I mean. Maybe watching all this news is bad for me, but just watching all this stuff, seeing one half constantly demonized, try to destroy. You got people getting released from jail that are killers, that have murdered people, which is why they were sent to jail, and they're being freed. You're having people being able to go around and rape women on a train for multiple stops while everybody just stands there and gawks on their phone. What the hell are we living in? I made a video about how the 2000s were better. The early 2000s were better. And I will stick by that. The times might not have been any better. They might not have been, perfect. We might have still had, rapists and pedophiles and murderers and all that back then. But back then I was younger. I was a kid. I didn't know about all this stuff. I didn't know about, all the bad crap going on with the government. All the stuff growing from within of it. Seeing all this bad shit in people's hearts. I feel like I'm in a movie. The only problem is I'm not an actor getting paid for it. I am stuck in a world where so many people think it's okay to do bad things to people, and that's fine. All I did was just smack the girl across the face until all her teeth fell out, but I'm being peaceful. The fuck you are. That one was just a, example, but, it's the hell. And then, of course, you have, the government wanting to basically say, if you're a criminal, you can do whatever the hell you want because you'll be back out in the streets 5 seconds later. I would rather have somebody breaking into my house and walking around shouting, about freedom and shit than having somebody come into my house and trying to kill me. But that's what's being allowed. Murder's fine. Murder's fine. Yeah, go ahead. You want to go over and kill that little old granny over there and, sexually abuse her daughter? Go ahead, man. We don't care. We're the government. We don't care. That is ridiculous. And all the evidence is there. That's the thing. All the evidence is there. They should know that these people are not good people. They should know that these people have done bad things. But it doesn't matter. Yep. That was just Persona 5 right there. That's one of my favorite games. In that in that game, it shows that a lot of these politicians, a lot of people in the world might seem all happy and cheery on the outside, but on the inside, they actually have a lot of malice. A lot of them are doing bad things. It shows the corruption. It shows how some people use power or use whatever they can to get what they want. And seeing what's going on is ridiculous. You see videos of people just eating dinner and then having fireworks go off in their face. Buildings and stores being burned down. Little old ladies getting punched in the face trying to defend their stores. But that's peaceful. But a bunch of white folks walking around the state capitol is fine. But they broke in. That building got burned the hell down. I'd rather my house be broke into than my house being burned down. Because at the very least, if my house is being broke into, I can shoot at whoever's trying to break into my house. I can't shoot at fire. Unless it's a fire extinguisher. And thank God I got like 6 around the house. They know what's going on. They see what's happening. But so many people are stupid. They are not seeing anything. Either that or they are so demented, so delusional that they want to believe whatever the hell these people are trying to convince them of. White supremacists. Evil people. I'm mostly speechless because I just don't know what to say. It is so interesting seeing one group do all these bad things, trying to ban guns. They're breaking all these criminals out of jail. They are allowing criminals to roam the streets and destroy things. They are being two-faced with saying, "Oh yeah, we care about immigrants," and as soon as they get them, they try to shove them out. Everybody calling everything racist. My black water bottle, that's racist. My black cell phone, that's racist. Me wearing a beanie, oh, you're trying to mimic black culture with that. It was so easier in the 2000s because it was straightforward. Everything was easy. You knew what was what. You see a bad person doing bad things, they're bad. You see a good person doing good things, they're good. If you saw somebody doing good things, but they were doing bad things, you generally find out. John Wayne Gacy was doing good things, but they eventually found out he was a serial killer. But for whatever reason, everybody wants to just play along with this. They want to act like everything's fine. It's not. The whole world is burning down around us. We have incoming wars. We have current wars. We have everything going on right now. We have a plague. We have wars going on. Hell, all we need right now is an alien invasion or a zombie infestation. And we will have half of most world-ending scenarios. I don't care about a lot of people. I'm not a very social person. I'm very bad in social situations. I absolutely suck when it comes to certain things. But I can see through bullshit. You cannot bullshit a bullshitter. Seeing all this stuff going on around and seeing so many people wanting to bold-face lie to try to cover it up or try to put the blame on somebody else. And for those people that believe that, if I showed you the evidence showing that what they're saying is indeed false, would you still believe them? Or would you believe me? Because if you believe me, you can be saved. But if you're still believing them, knowing the information that they're saying is completely wrong, and seeing that I have the true evidence, I have the truth right here. And if you see that truth and still believe what they are saying, you can't. You can't be saved. You have all this discrimination going on. You have all this bad shit happening. And you want to add fuel to the fire. What the hell happens if Russia or China attacks us? We're fucked. Half our army is a bunch of pansies. Half them care too much about what you call another person. It's what it is, man.